Namaskar friends, welcome back to another episode of Happiness Club. Today's topic is Swabhiman or Atma Samman Divas, translated in English as dignity or self-respect. I celebrate Independence Day as Swabhiman Divas because I think the Independence Day is not just about a day when a bunch of people called Britishers were made to leave the country. I think this is the day when a lot of us realize that what we were losing out for last 1,000 years. Yes, I don't consider ourselves to be colonized for 150 years. It is ignorance. I think we have been colonized for about 1,000 years as a culture, as a community, as a way of life. We very comfortably say that because it just helps us feel probably better than it is. 150 years. Can you really imagine such a huge piece of land, so many people can be just colonized in just a matter of days and you just become subjects of a particular country which comes from far, far away? No, the mindset has to be built. And that's what it is all about. Invaders came about 1,000 years ago, if we take this current map of India, and we were okay with the ransacking and looting. The destruction of the property is one side, the destruction of the culture, the educational institutions, Nalanda, Vikramshila, or any of these massive institutions. Even at a smaller level, we had gurukuls going on. They were destroyed and devastated. That was devastation of your mindset and your thinking process. Your way of life was devastated. You had to pay taxes to live the way you have been living on this land for more than 10,000 years. That's why I feel it is not just 150 years. It is not about hating. I don't even hate the current British people, or I don't even blame them. That would be stupid. And I don't even hate anybody who was here before, because this is a culture about plurality. This is a culture about diversity. We invite, we welcome. We've been welcoming them for thousands of years, but we didn't allow invaders. This current name that we use called India, we are so ignorant that it is a name given by the Greeks and posted and thumped on us by an Anglo-Saxon regime. And we are comfortable with that. We don't even dare to change the name because we don't realize. We don't realize the value of that name which was earlier, the Bharatvarsh. Why? What's the problem? It's the hypocrisy that we have built in, and as I say, it is not a masterpiece of 150 years. This masterpiece takes 1,000 years. The Greeks were driven away. The great Alexander, mesmerizing story, great personality. I learned from everyone, but that gentleman was driven away. The Yemens, as we called them, 300 BC, 300 years before the modern world started the calendar. We follow the Gregorian calendar. Yes, following English language, following the Gregorian calendar does bring a uniformity across the globe, and I'm fine with that. But you know what? Don't tell me it was for my good. The uniformity is fine, but why did you forget your own culture? Why did you forget the language that you spoke, the calendars that you followed, the festival that you celebrated? Why your great places have been ransacked and they were never built back is my question. You know, the mindset of this colonization and this lack of self-respect runs so deep that once a friend of mine told me that, you know, how great is this dress that we wear, the suit and tie. People from the British era knew about it about 150 years back, that this is going to be the modern dressing system. Ignorant I call him because he didn't even realize that anybody who colonizes you will enforce the dressing system as well, and it runs that deep. So it is not about hating someone or a group of people, as I mentioned earlier. I love the whole world and the culture and the contribution that everybody makes, but what I hate is what is there in me. The loss of self-respect and the loss of dignity that you lived with for 1,000 years. I'm told that at the point in time when British were leaving, there are not more than 75 to 100,000 Britishers in our country, the purebred Britishers. And you know, another stat says there were 750,000 people who martyred in our country, who died for our country. By sheer numbers, we were 33 crores. What were we doing? What were we doing? It is not about the numbers, it is about the mindset. And that is exactly that Swabhiman Divas is important to be celebrated as a day that reminds you that you have been like this. You have been absolutely been stupid for 1,000 years. Do not let that come back again. So do not take your culture, do not take your language, do not take the way of life that you have lightly. There are people lurking around these lands to bring back those days again. So it is important for you to respect the sovereignty that you have earned with blood and sweat of your ancestors. You see this beautiful culture growing, you love this beautiful culture, ensure that it doesn't go away. That's what is my message for Swabhiman Divas. Now very quickly, Swabhiman is something that is applicable in our daily lives as well. In fact, I think the people who actually did not have the self-respect and dignity in their own lives, they were one of the major causes why the invaders took the first step in our country, because they could sell our dignity and self-respect for pennies. At times, not even that. A simple equation that I can sell myself for anything. We see that in our families today. A lot of people keep harping that I'm not being respected. My question is that why are you there in that case? Why are you not fighting it back? It's modern days. It's not 13th centuries. Even in 13th century, there were respectful people. People say women were weak. I mean, from Rudrama Devi to Rani Lakshmibai to Matungini Hajra. Widows, they fought back when they didn't think it was up to their respect. So do that. In offices, I find it even more strange. For few pennies, some bonuses, some salaries, some increase, we listen to a nonsense boss, we just follow them. We want to follow them. They live because people like you exist who are ready to butt lick them instead of butt kick them. Yes, that's a term I coined and I love it. Respect until you're respected. If you're not, nobody deserves your respect. So in the next 2 sessions, as I've mentioned in the poster, I will cover Swabhiman, self-respect or dignity, how it impacts in our personal lives and our professional lives. And I think you should come out of this mental slavery. Jai Bharat. Namaskar.